Hello everybody, my name is Jeff and welcome to DataJelly. In this video, we are going to walk through exactly how to onboard your domain to DataJelly. So we're in our dashboard. This is our demo account, and so we've already got a bunch of domains already added here and whatnot. There's quick links and whatnot. So we're going to go through and add the domain, and we're going to do it in semi-real time, and we'll see how long it takes. So add new domain right here. And then we come over to our domain page. We have a whole bunch of getting started and requirement docs sort of sprinkled out. But let's just go ahead and add our domains right up here on the right, add domain. Now, in terms of requirements, so in order for us, DataJelly, to support a domain on our Edge network, there's a few things. So number one, we have to be able to reach it. So first is before you try to add the domain, make sure that we can get to it. Sometimes if a DNS change happened or whatnot, it just might be down externally. So number one, make sure it's up. Number two is currently we require a root CNAME for the DNS record. So in your DNS entries, you're either going to have a CNAME with a hosting URL like something Vercel or something Netflix, etc., or you're going to have an @ record, an A record with an IP address. We do not support @ records, root records with IPs. Today, we only support CNAME records. Easiest way to fix this, if you have this issue, is go to your host, find the URL, and then go to your DNS provider, set a root CNAME, and put it in. It'll take an hour or two to propagate, and then you can add it. And then lastly, there are some reserved domains, some bad word sort of things. You can't add google.com, for example, to the site. So if you run into any issues, please reach out to support@datajelly.com. We're happy to help, happy to talk to you. So let's go ahead and add brand view, which is one of our test sites. So it's going to check availability. This is hosted, I think, on Vercel. So everything's ready to go. We're going to add the domain. Awesome. So now this kicks off a process, and this onboarding process is really the thing I want to talk about. So here's my domain. It's pending. There's no bot traffic or anything, so let's go and track progress. So this is our main onboarding process page. So this is where you're going to be doing the onboarding. And if you scroll down, there's 14 steps. 2 of the steps require human interaction. So of the 14 steps, we need your help with 2 of them. And this is the first one. So the first one is we need to do a domain verification. You basically have to prove that you own the domain. And the way that you prove it is you add a DNS entry. Very simple. So this is the DNS entry to add. It's a text record. So I'm going to copy this text record, the name of it. I'm going to go over to my DNS. In this case, it happens to be Namecheap. It could be Google or GoDaddy or anything else. I'm going to add a new record. It's going to be a text record with that host that I copy pasted. Now I'm going to come back over here and get the value, copy paste that, and done. So that step for me is the human. I'm done. I've done my job. Gold star. So next, now what's happening in the background is our systems are pulling DNS looking for that text record. Have they verified? Have they verified? And that's just going to go on in the onboarding process until it gets onboarded, until we see the text record. For some DNS providers, this can take 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Technically, it can take up to 48 hours. We typically see it within 30 to 60 minutes. So we're going to come back and check in here in a few minutes and see if the record's done yet. So we'll be right back. It's been 4 minutes, and we'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, now we're back. So it's been about 5 minutes. So we did about 4 minutes of me talking and clicking add button, add domain and whatnot. It's been about 5 minutes, and the DNS propagation has occurred. So you can see we're on step 4. And what's happened in the background, to be clear, is these steps. So we verified that you own the domain. We've gone and looked at your DNS and can we support it, and we've tried to find all the records. We've set up our global DNS network, and we've set up the Edge network. And so at this point in our system, there is a duplicate set of DNS records for your domain waiting for requests. And our Edge network, which does all the bot serving and all of the content serving, is also ready to serve that content. That's where we are right now in the process. So now is the second human point where we need you, the website owner, to actually come in and do something. So right now what it's telling me to do is change the name servers. So in this context, we're going to go back to DNS and we're going to change the name server provider from your normal DNS provider, so GoDaddy, Namecheap, over to DataJelly. So again, this is a no-code solution based on DNS, and so we're just going to change the DNS. If you want to change it back, you can just always change it back anytime you as the website owner are in full control, no code changes. So let's go ahead and go do this. So we use DNS Simple as our backbone. So that's why you see DNS Simple endpoints here. DNS Simple is a global backbone for DNS, huge enterprise scale, and that's what powers our DNS services to make sure that you get the best thing possible. So we're going to come over here. So name servers over in Namecheap, typically they're going to be right on the home page of your domain register. So I'm going to come over to domain, and I'm going to say custom DNS. It's that simple. Just define that setting. Come over here and copy. Click yes. Namecheap's going to think about it for a minute. It should give me a display that the setting is taken. There it is. And again, Namecheap is saying it can take up to 48 hours to take effect. That's standard DNS protocol. But again, typically we see it 5 to 15 minutes, maybe an hour. So it happens pretty quickly. Back to DataJelly. So now again, what's happening in the background is we're looking for the name server change, And so once that name server change happens, which is the last human interaction, I can go get a coffee at this point. After that, we're going to issue an SSL cert. We're going to respond to the challenge. We're going to validate that we can drive HTTPS traffic, the proxy, and then we're going to start snapshotting. The snapshotting is what we serve to the bots. So this has been another about 3 minutes. So we're about 7 minutes in to onboarding, or about 10, 11 minutes in real calendar time. I'm going to pause here, and then we're going to come back. We'll do a refresh just to see. It shouldn't be that fast. Yeah, so it's still waiting. So let's come back, and we'll see in a few minutes when this is done.
A few moments later.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the onboarding video for DataJelly, getting a domain added. So in real time, it's been about 20 minutes since the last video. So in total time, total calendar time, it took about 30 minutes to add the domain. And this domain is now fully on DataJelly. We've done the final validation, the bot traffic filtering is all in place. If we come over to our domains page, you can see the bot traffic is all yes for the new domain, which is right here. That means it's on the platform and we're actively responding to bots. So it takes, in this case with this DNS provider, it took about 30 minutes total time from me adding the domain, adding the DNS records, and then just waiting for it to all happen in the background. It could take hours depending on the DNS provider, but this is pretty typical of what we see. So please go add your domain so we can start serving the content. If there's any concerns or issues, please reach out for support. We'd love to help you get on board. Thank you.